Hey guys, I'm Samantha from Mytanfeet and welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to show you what the Caño Negro by boat from Los Chiles tour is like. As you can see right now, we are already on the boat down the Rio Frio river. We've seen a lot of animals and we cannot wait to show you guys the tour. The Caño Negro Wildlife Refuge by boat at Los Chiles is a full-day day trip from La Fortuna. For our tour, we went to the Jacamar tour office in downtown La Fortuna to meet the bus, but they include round-trip transportation from select hotels in the Fortuna area so that they can pick you up from your hotel. Along the 1 hour and 40-minute drive from La Fortuna to Los Chiles, the tour stops at a couple of places along the way. Where you stop depends on the conditions and timing of the day, and during our tour, we stopped at a pineapple farm to learn about the pineapple industry in Costa Rica, a small roadside garden to see iguanas, and then the restaurant for lunch before we got on the boat. On the way from La Fortuna to the river, we made a couple of stops. Of course, this kind of depends on the conditions and the timing, but we did also do a stop here to use the bathrooms. We're only 20 minutes away from the river, but use the bathrooms, and also we'll order lunch here because we'll come back after the boat tour to come and have a typical Costa Rican lunch here. We just made it to Los Chiles, so we are just getting ready to go onto the boat. Jacamar Naturalist Tours has their own boat in Los Chiles, and we were very lucky to share the boat with just 2 other people, when normally the boat can hold around 20 guests or so. We met our driver and got all of our cameras, phones, and binoculars ready for the boat safari ride down the Rio Frio River of Caño Negro Wildlife Refuge.
We are actually Rio Frio River, pretty much near the Caño Negro Wildlife Refuge, but specifically at the Rio Frio River, Los Chiles, which is actually not far from the border with Nicaragua. We're approximately, the starting of the tour is about 2 miles away from the border with Nicaragua. This is the activity for nature lovers, for people that would like to come to see all kinds of wildlife, starting by being a birding paradise. It's like one of the top 10 places in Costa Rica for bird watchers, but it's not specifically something that I will actually say that is just for bird watchers, because it's all about, the place is full of wildlife. Going from talking about, like, you will see monkeys. We have 3 species of monkeys here. We have sloths, the 2 kinds of sloths we have in the country. You will see lots of reptiles like caimans, iguanas, some other species of lizards like turtles, lots of wildlife. People that will be interested in different things, like, for example, photography will be a perfect place for that kind of people looking for taking great pictures about wildlife. The tour will be recommended for everyone. This is actually one of the only few activities where we can say you can have like families with older people, little kids, people that is looking for bird watching, people that is looking for photography, people that is actually like doesn't really want to maybe go on a long hike because there's some specifically like physical conditions that do not allow them to be hiking for too long, or physical problems in general. I would say this is something that everybody can actually do. There's not much limitations in terms of age or physical conditions, like for doing these tours, like basically for everyone. And one of the only few activities that we can actually say that no matter what, you always will see a lot of like wildlife.
And as you may have noticed, we did see a lot of wildlife on our 2.5-hour boat ride. We did this tour in March, the peak of Costa Rica's dry season, so we got to see many migratory birds as well as monkeys, caimans, and turtles. The weather was wonderful, slightly overcast with a bit of cloudy skies. After the boat ride, we hopped back onto the bus to drive 20 minutes to lunch, which was a delicious, typical Costa Rican lunch, cooked over a wood fire stove and complete with an appetizer and a local dessert. The hearty and filling lunch was a nice way to end the tour before we headed back to La Fortuna. And this was our video of the Caño Negro boat ride in Los Chiles. Well, I want to first thank Jairo so much for being he's such a fantastic guide. We've known him for over 10 years. You might have seen him come up in other videos we've done in tours in La Fortuna. So thank you again, Jairo, for being our wonderful guide.
No, thanks to you guys for being actually here with us. It's always a pleasure to have you guys supporting us, Mytanfeet. I mean, we've been actually working together for a long time.
For a long time, yeah.
We actually have customers from you guys today, and you can guarantee when you do this tour that people always will be very, very happy, and we appreciate actually you guys are also helping us, helping the community, the people in general from this area. It will be a pleasure to have you here with us, guys.
All right, so thank you again, Jairo. If you guys are interested in this tour, if you guys want more information, just click on all the links in the description box below. I'm Samantha from Mytanfeet. Thank you guys for watching our video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.